Okay, good day everyone. So let's discuss region and degree measure. So before that, let's define what is the definition of an angle. So as angle is as derived from the Greek word or the Greek language, the word trigonometry means measurement of triangle. So here measurement of triangle. And then trigonometry dealt with the relationships among the sides and angles of triangles and was used in the development of astronomy, so navigation and surveying. So with the development of calculus and physical sciences in 7th century, a different perspective arose, one that viewed the classic trigonometric relationship as functions with the set of real numbers as their domains. Proceed to tayo to next. Consequently, the applications of trigonometry expanded to include a vast of number of physical phenomena. So let's have the physical phenomena such as a sound wave. So sound wave is an example or application of trigonometry, and also planetary orbits is an application of trigonometry, and also vibrating strings. Okay, so here are the vibrating strings are also the application of trigonometry, and also pendulums, orbits of atomic particles. Na-discuss na ang applications of trigonometry. So next, compare these two figures. So this text incorporates both perspective, starting with angles and their measures. So dito sa figure 3.1 angle, so the focus is this is only the angle. So the rotation is counterclockwise, and we have the vertex and then the initial side. So here are the initial side, and then this one is the terminal side. So in the other figure 3.2, so okay, angle and standard position. So here we discussed about the standard position of an angle. So if we have a standard position, so the initial side is remain on the x-axis. So the initial side is cannot move or do not move on the circle. So the terminal side will be the one to rotate the circle. So and he or the terminal side will form a angle. Let's proceed to the next. Let's have the definition of an angle first. It's determined by rotating a ray or a half line about its endpoint. So if we rotate the line for your terminal side, our endpoint, so we can now form an angle. So ito yung rotation. And then initial side, this is the initial side. So the starting position is the initial side of the ray of an angle. And then terminal side is the position after the rotation. So next, vertex is an endpoint of a ray of the angle. Proceed to the next. So this is a figure 3.2. So let's have an angle in standard position. So we have also the vertex. So the vertex here is the endpoint or the point of the origin. So the vertex is the point of the origin or the center. So and then coordinate system in which the origin is the vertex, okay? And then the initial side coincide with the positive axis. So dapat initial side is coincide siya with the positive x-axis. So such as an angle in standard position. So next, counterclockwise, rotate the generate and then generates a positive angle. So if we rotate an angle to counterclockwise, or if we move the terminal side counterclockwise, we can form a positive angle. So again, counterclockwise, positive angle. So if we move the terminal side clockwise, so we can form a negative angle. So again, negative angle, so clockwise yung rotation niya. So, okay. Angles are labeled with Greek letters such as alpha, beta, or theta. So, as well as the uppercase letters such as A, B, and C. Okay, proceed tayo sa next. Okay, so note that angles alpha and beta have the same initial and terminal side. Okay, so remember that angles A and B have the same initial side or terminal sides. Ang tawag doon is coterminal angle. So, this is called coterminal angle. So, coterminal angles is same initial and terminal sides. So, proceed tayo to the next. So, here is the initial side and then this is the terminal side. So, proceed. So, okay, radian and measure. So, radian, measure. So, you determine the measure of an angle. So, malalaman daw natin yung measure of an angle by the amount of rotation from initial side to terminal side. So, yung measure daw ni angle is makukuha natin by the rotation yung initial side, simula sa initial side to terminal side. Okay, so one way to measure an angle is in radians. Okay, so proceed. So to define a radian, you can use a central angle of a circle. So one whose vertex is the center. So this is the vertex. And then the center, this is also a center of the circle. So figure number 3.5 says an arc length, or here is our arc length, is equals to radius. So, okay, this is our arc length. The variable is letter S, is equals to radius daw. So, ayan siya. And then, when theta is equals to 1 radian. So, next. Okay, so 1 radian is the measure of a central angle. So, theta, di ba sabi, theta is equals to 1 radian. So, ito siya. Ang ating central angle. So, the intercept of a central angle is an arc. So, intercept niya is an arc. So, yung arc natin, which is letter S, is equal in the length of the radius. Sabi, yung arc daw na to is equal in the length of the radius. So, ibig sabihin, pareha sila ng length nitong radius. Okay, so this means that theta or yung angle natin is equals to arc length over radius. Okay, so ito siya. So, ang ating theta or ang central angle na theta is equals to S over R. Okay, where theta is measured in radians. So, si theta is naka-radians tayo ha, wala tayong degrees. Okay, so, remember, so kapag angle, pwede tayong gumamit ng radians. Diba, ang alam lang natin is naka-degree siya. So, ngayon, dito is radians muna tayo. So, note that theta is equals to 1. Then, when S is equals to R. So, etong S na to is nagbabago siya. So, depende yan kapag nag-iiba na yung ikot ng ating terminal side. So, ibig sabihin, lumalaki yung length ng ating arc length or yung letter S natin. Okay, hindi siya palaging S is equals to R. So, sunod, because of the circumference of a circle, so diba sa isang circle, meron tayong circumference na 2 pi r. So, 2 pi r na units is that the follows that a circle is 1 full revolution. So, ibig sabihin, ito palang 2 pi r na to is length siya ng isang full revolution. Ayan. So, 2 pi r is 1 full revolution siya. So, pag si arc, umikot siya ng 360 degrees, ang measure or yung length niya is 2 pi r. Si S yan ha. Ibig sabihin siya yung 1 full revolution natin. Okay, so dahil meron tayong 1 full revolution, kukunin natin yung 1/2 revolution. Ibig sabihin, yung kalahati ni circle, yun yung 1/2 revolution. Umikot si terminal side ng pakalahati ni circle. 1/2 revolution times 2 pi r. I-multiply natin siya dun sa whole revolution or full revolution. So, 1/2 times 2 pi r is 2 pi r over 2. And then, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, meron tayong pi r or pi radians. Okay, sabi si 1/2 revolution is equals to pi r. And then proceed tayo. 1/4 revolution times 2 pi r is equals to 2 pi r over 4. So, equals, dahil pwedeng i-divide si 2 kay 4, so 1/2 siya. So, 1/2 pi r. So, nagkaroon tayo ng pi r over 2. Okay, sunod, 1/6 revolution times 2 pi r. So, ito lahat is constant siya. Kapag kukuha kayo ng revolution, mumultiply nyo siya lagi sa full revolution natin, which is 2 pi r. So, 1/6 times 2 pi r ulit. 2 pi r over 6. So, divide 2, divide 6, 1/3. So, pi r over 3. So, yung 1/6 revolution is equal siya kay pi r over 3. Ayan. So, next. Okay, so let's have the definition of a radian. So, moreover, because 2 pi is equals to 6.28, so saan natin nakuha yung 6.28? So, di ba, itong si pi, ang value niya is 3.14. So, 3.14, multiply mo siya kay 2. So, 3.14 times 2 is equals to 6.28. So, dahil meron tayong 6.28 na pi, there are just over 6 radius lengths in a full circle. So, dahil 6.28, 6 radius length in a full circle. Okay, as shown as PQ 4.6. So, radian 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we have 6 radians or radius. Okay, proceed tayo to the next. Okay, so let's have the recall. So the 4 quadrants in a coordinate system are numbered by quadrant 1, quadrant 2, 3, and 4. So ayan, let's see quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. So shows which angles between 0. So ito yung 0, 0, ito yung 0, and 2 pi. So which is 2 pi to is equals to 2 pi lie in each of the 4 quadrants. So, ibig sabihin, yung numbers between 0 and 2 pi, naglalay siya doon sa ating 4 na quadrants. Okay, so note that angles between 0, yung angles daw natin between 0, ito 0, and pi 2 are acute angles. So, dahil ito si pi 2, ito ay acute angle. So, alam naman natin ang acute angle. So, acute angle is measured less than 90 degrees or equal to 90 degrees. Okay? So, and then, angles between pi over 2. Okay, so pi over 2. So, ito yung pi over 2. And pi are obtuse angle. So, kapag nandito na tayo sa kabilang side, ayan yung tinatawag nating obtuse angles. Okay? So, proceed to the next. So, paano natin malalaman kung bakit tayo nagkaroon nito? Okay, so from the starting point na 0, so si angle or si theta daw natin is 0 greater than theta, papunta dito siya kay pi over 2. So, ayan. So, ang terminal side niya ngayon ay si pi over 2. Ibig sabihin, ito si initial side. And then, ito si terminal side natin. Ayan. So, quadrant 1 yan. Quadrant 2. So, dito tayo. Pi over 2 kasi ito yung ating huli. So, dito tayo magsisimula is greater than theta and then greater than pi. Okay, so dahil phi naman yung nandito, nagsimula, so unahin natin si pi is greater than theta and then greater than 3 pi over 2. Okay, so dahil na kay 3 pi over 2 na tayo, siya naman yung nandito sa unahan niya, which is 3 pi over 2 is greater than theta and then greater than 2 pi. Okay, so recall lang yan ha. So proceed tayo to the next. Okay, so let's have an example. Okay, so in finding coterminal angles, kailangan given yung isang ating angle. So, okay, so madedefine ulit natin kung coterminal siya kapag two angles are coterminal when they have the same initial and terminal side. So, dapat same initial and same terminal side sila. Okay, so given dito is 13 pi over 6. Okay, so given is 13 pi over 6 minus natin siya kay 2 pi. Okay, si 2 pi is constant. Pero yung sign natin na negative is hindi siya constant. Okay, so kaya siya naging negative kasi positive angle muna tayo. So sa positive angle, so given positive angle, magma-minus tayo ng 2 pi. Okay, so after that, dahil subtraction tayo, hahanapin natin yung LCD nila. So ang LCD nila is 6. So 6 divided by 6, 1 times 13, 13 pi. So 6 divided by 1 times 2 is negative 12 pi. So 13 pi minus 12 pi is equals to 1 pi or pi over 6. So sabi dito, si 13 pi ay coterminal angle niya daw si pi over 6. Okay. So, tingnan natin sa graph. Ayan. So, may graph na dito. Ibig sabihin, eto si 13 pi natin, yung kulay pink na mahaba yung angle. 13 pi over 6 siya. And then, yung maliit na angle, siya yung ating pi over 6. So, tingnan nyo. Parehas ng initial side, parehas ng terminal side. So, ang tawag dyan is coterminal angles. Okay, so, tingnan nyo tong solution sa ilalim. So, ito is optional pa lang siya. Kasi nandito pa lang tayo sa radian and degree measure. Okay, so gumamit na tayo dito ng conversion ng radian to degrees. Ayan. Convert natin si radian pan degree para mas madalian tayong mag-graph dito sa ating circle. So, 13 pi over 6 is equals to 390 degrees. Ibig sabihin, yung rotation ng angle dito is 390 degrees yung measure niya. And then, si pi over 6 times 180 over pi is equals to 30 degrees. So, ito si pi over 6 is 30 degrees siya. Ayan. So, yung graph natin is coterminal angles. Okay. So, let's have another example naman ng negative angle. So, dapat another example is negative naman yung ating given. Okay, so dito, negative 2 pi over 3 yung given natin. So, dahil negative 2 pi over 3, sabi ko kanina, yung 2 pi is constant siya. Pero yung sign niya is hindi. So, dahil negative to, mag-a-add tayo. Ayan, so find the LCD. So, 3 divided by 3 times 2 is negative 2 pi plus 3 divided by 1 is 3 times 2 is positive 6 pi. So, negative 2 plus 6 is positive 4 pi over 3. So, sabi dito, coterminal daw si negative 2 pi kay positive 4 pi over 3. So, tingnan natin dito sa drawing. So, eto si 4 pi over 3 natin. And then, eto si negative 2 pi over 3. So, bakit naging clockwise? Kasi negative yung sign natin. So, parehas ulit sila ng initial and then parehas sila ng terminal. So, sila ay coterminal angles. Okay, so ito ulit yung conversion ng radian or ng 2 degrees. Ayan lang siya. So, ayan, let's proceed to example number 2. So, example number 2 natin is complementary and supplementary angles tayo. So, dito, yung two positive angles daw, alpha and beta, are complementary when their sum is phi over 2. So, tandaan nyo, kapag complementary tayo, ang sum dapat ng inyong positive angles is pi over 2. Okay, so kapag naman supplementary angle is yung sum nila is pi. Okay, so tandaan, ito sa ating complementary, lagay natin pi over 2. So dito kay supplementary, yung sum dapat nila is pi. So, pag pinagsama mo to dapat is pi yung sagot nila. So, itong dalawang angle na to. Okay, so let's have an example. Okay, so dahil the complement of 2 pi r, so kukunin natin yung complement ni 2 pi r. So, complement muna tayo. Mamaya na tayo sa supplementary angle. So, 2 pi r over 5. So, dito, di ba, ang sum ng isang complementary angles ay phi over 2, so sum siya. So, ngayon, ima-minus lang natin yung given natin. So, minus 2 pi over 5. So, okay, find their LCD, so which is 10, divided by 2, 5. So, times pi, pi, pi. And then, 10 divided by 5 is 2, times 2, 4. So, 5 pi minus 4 pi is equals to pi or 1 pi over 10. So, ibig sabihin, si 2 pi over 5 ay complement niya si pi over 10. So, ayan sila. So, complementary angles si pi over 10 and then si 2 pi over 5. So, sa susunod na lesson natin, itong pi na to is magiging degree na siya. Okay. So, dahil meron na tayong complement, ngayon naman, supplement naman tayo. So, si 2 pi ulit, yung kukuha natin ng supplementary. So, 2 pi ulit yung given, pero dahil ang sum ng isang netong ating supplementary angle is pi, kaya kay pi natin siya sa ima-minus. Kasi dito kay pi over 2. So, ngayon, kay pi naman natin siya ima-minus. Minus 2 pi over 5 is equals to, so, ang LCD is 5 divided by 1 times pi, pi minus 2 pi. So, bakit 2 pi, 5 divided by 5? 1 times 2, 2. So, pi minus 2, 3 pi over 5. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, si 2 pi r na 2 pi over 5 is supplement niya si 3 pi over 5. Okay, so pag pinag-add silang dalawa, pi lang yung sagot nila. Okay, so ito naman dalawa, kapag pinag-add nyo to, pi over 2 ang magiging sagot nila. Okay, so pag pinag-add mo yung dalawang yan, equal siya kay pi over 2. So, sa kabila, kapag pinag-add mo yung dalawang yan, ang magiging sagot niya ay pi. Ayan. So, okay. So, proceed na tayo sa last example. So, because 4 pi over 5 is greater than pi over 2, ibig sabihin si 4 pi over 5 is greater than dito sa ating pi over 2, ibig sabihin lampas na siya dito sa ating angle, it has no complement. Si 4 pi over 5 ay no complement siya. So, dahil no complement, try natin siya kay supplement. So, si 4 pi over 5, minus natin siya kay pi. So, again, LCD 5 divided by 1 is 5 times 1, 5 pi, minus 5 divided by 5 is 1 times 4. So 1 times 4 is 4 minus, so 1 pi over 5. So, ang supplement daw ni 4 pi over 5 is pi over 5. So, pag pinag-add mo yung dalawang yan, ang sagot nila ay pi. Okay? So, do you have any questions? Okay, so, okay, let's end our discussion. So, thank you for listening.